YouTube family, once again it's on, y'all. We're doing somewhat of an extended stay gourmet video tonight. Um, uh, y'all, it's been a Sunday. It's a Sunday, and it's been extended stay gourmet videos and Sundays with moments with Martin videos today. We just got all kinds of stuff going on, but I did want to do this video because I showed you all this stuff earlier today, and I'm just going to put this meal together. So what we got going on is we're going to make some cornbread and some collard greens, and I'm going to doctor up some potato salad. So let's get to it. All right, I'm gonna sit these ribs off to the side here. And we're gonna go ahead and get the cornbread muffins going. Add an egg and a third cup of milk. Boom. Down here, I might as well grab grab those. Cornbread batter is done. these up. I'm moving kind of swiftly, you all, because we got a lot to do before tomorrow morning. I'm going to be posting videos all tonight. I probably got maybe 10 videos to post tonight. What I like to do is spray my spoon. And I'm using this spoon to fill my my cups. The last time I made these, I made a mistake and put too much, so they kind of spilled over. I don't want that to happen with these. I want them to get just right at the top. What a month it has been, y'all. What a quarter. I mean, when you really think about it, January, February, March, April 1st is right around the corner. A few days from now. I'm pretty happy with what I got accomplished over these last 3 months, and you all have been with me just about every day. I ain't gonna say just about, y'all have been with me every day. It's an interesting thing being a YouTube content creator and seeing yourself on a regular basis. You know, not many people. I was thinking about this about a week or so ago, how at one time in our society, the only people that talked to cameras were news reporters, actors, and I will venture to say televangelists. Those were really the only people. And correct me if I'm wrong, if you disagree or hear what I'm saying. And I'm just talking while I'm cooking, y'all. I'm just talking, trying to fill up dead space. Well, empty space. I ain't gonna say dead space. I'm gonna say dead space, empty space. But at one time, the only people that talked to cameras were those individuals. The rest of us watched. Now all of us can now talk to cameras. And when you get to see yourself on a regular basis on camera, it'll do something to you. It will give you a perspective of yourself, because most of us only see ourselves maybe in the mornings when we get up, brush our teeth, comb our hair, and you're not really talking. You're not really talking. You're not talking to anybody. I'm going to scoop some of this batter out of some of these, because I want to fill these up here. See, the thing is, come in real quick. The thing is, these cups are smaller than the space that I'm putting this batter in. So the batter is usually a little bit more batter left over. Okay, I'm gonna let that do. Like I said, the last time I made these muffins, they kind of spilled over. And like I said, y'all know I'm particular. I like things to look a certain way. These two right here on top are probably going to be the best ones. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me get Snowflake clean. Get her out of the way. As a matter of fact, no, I'll use another bowl. Well, once again, like I was saying, you all, seeing myself on a regular basis, every day when I make a video, I'll sit and look at the video. And I'm seeing myself. This is kind of mental stuff here. I'm seeing myself outside of myself. And sometimes I'm looking at myself like, look at this dude. And Sanaya can attest to that. Sometimes I'll be laughing at this guy named Martin Crenshaw with a YouTube channel. And that guy is me. It's a trip. It's a trip, y'all. Those of you all who have YouTube channels and are YouTube content creators, you know what I'm talking about. You're watching yourself. Most people don't get to see themselves. It's a different thing. See yourself make mistakes. See yourself with something coming out of your nose. That's what happens. And that's what I've experienced over the last 3 months. This experience of being a YouTube content creator. Sharing my life with you all. Opening myself up. Showing you all my interest. You know, what's important to me. And hopefully you'll find it interesting. And looking at my subscribers, looking at my views, somebody's finding what I'm doing interesting. Okay, now what I'm about to do is doctor up the potato salad. So I'm just smash that egg up. And the main thing is, I hope, the main thing we're going to be waiting on is the cornbread muffins. And hopefully they will be ready in the next 15-20 minutes. I got them on 400, got them on bake. Yeah. Sometimes I'll put stuff in there and forgot to put it on bake, you know. But we're good. We're good to go. We're good to go. All right, let me grab the potato salad. Excuse me. This Lidl's potato salad I think is good, but I usually have to kind of doctor it up. And kind of smash the potatoes a little bit and mix them in with the egg. Put a spoonful of mayonnaise. There we go. Oh, the other thing I just thought about is I did want to put those ribs in the oven. So I'm just putting a little seasoning salt. And a little onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. Yeah, I wanted to put those ribs in the oven too. So maybe once the cornbread muffins are done, we can kind of pop those ribs in with the sauce on it. What do you think, Sanaya? Should we bake the ribs and put some sauce on them?
Up to you.
Okay. She's leaving it up to me, y'all. All I need is some pepper. We're just about out of pepper. We got a little bit here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll do it. I like that potato salad. I'm gonna put it right back in the container. Yeah, you all. So now We're looking at from April 1st to July the 1st. What are we going to get accomplished during that time? Well, it's my intention to get started writing books. My intention to get started writing books about a lot of the stuff that I talk about in these videos. Because I think if I write a book, I can give more detail. Also, it's something tangible. It's something tangible that you can have. A book. All right. Our smoked turkey. Take that out of there. That's that milky water that we talked about from oiling the smoked meat. I'm going to pour the excess water off these greens. Because we got enough water already in the pot. And our cornbread muffins are rising nicely. Like I said, my goal is to try to time everything just right. Okay. And I'm gonna put these mixed greens right in here with that smoked meat juice. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for all your blessings. Thank you, Lord. And I'm telling you all, I can sit and have a bowl of these greens and a couple of these cornbread muffins and make a meal out of that. For real, for real. I think this week or last week I had a meal with collard greens. Well, these are mixed greens. And some cornbread, and it was good. It was good for a meal, you know. I think a meal doesn't always have to have necessarily meat, and I'm quite sure some vegans out there would agree with me. You don't, you know, because they don't eat meat, you know. But I'm just sharing with you all, you know, just something I kind of discovered. Now, it's not that I've discovered this, because when I was growing up, my grandmother would make a big pot of collard greens with some smoked meat and a pan of cornbread, and that's what you ate. You had the collard greens and some cornbread, and that kind of was a meal. Maybe now and then you might have a piece of chicken with it, but this was good eating right here. Greens and cornbread. I'm going to put the top on this because I'm just going to let those simmer. And while those are simmering, I'm going to pick the meat off that turkey. I can smell the cornbread muffins, so good, good, good. Okay, here's the wing. So I'm going to pick this smoked turkey meat off the wing. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I think that's good for the wing. All right, let me get this meat off the leg. Boom. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Slice up this turkey. Uh-huh. And I don't think I'm gonna put all of this turkey in these greens. I'm gonna save some of this turkey out, because this smoked turkey is delicious. That's something else That's something else, you all. Smoked meat like this is really good. The smoked meat by itself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to put all of it in there. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, where's my tongs? You know what? I might wind up putting it all in there. So Naya agrees. I'm gonna eat some more. There's water in there. There you go. Alright, we're gonna put the rest of it in there. Oh, that is delicious. That's smoked turkey. Put the top back on it. Alright, look at them cornbread muffins. And I'm going to spin those around. This knife out of my way. I'm actually going to put this on the back eye. Hey, you all, I watched, you know, it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday evening. And you all know part of my Sunday routine is watching the Sunday morning show on CBS. That's some of the only TV that I watch during the week. Now, yeah, in the shop, there's TVs on in the shop, and usually it's ESPN Sports. So I'll look at some of that because it's on. But as far as when I'm in my home, I don't really watch any television except for the Sunday morning show on Sunday morning. Once again, like I've said before, I watch YouTube videos on my television, but a lot of that is just stuff that I'm interested in, or educational, informational, whatever. The point I'm making is they did a segment about Elton John and I think her name is Brandy Carpenter or something like that. You all could check it out. They just came out with an album. Elton John just came out with an album with this I guess she's a country singer. Really good segment. Really good segment. I actually like Elton John's music. I think he's a musical genius. I've always liked his music. And I really enjoyed that segment talking about him and him doing this new album with this young lady. And the thing is, there were cameras in the studio, and they recorded a lot of who he is in his creative process. And this is what I was saying earlier, you all, about when cameras are filming you. There are sides of yourself that you really don't get to see. You know, in that interview, he said that he didn't even realize there were cameras in there. But you got to see what he's like when he's engaged in the creative process. It ain't always pretty, y'all. It ain't always pretty. But I love his music. I'm just talking. I'm just talking while I'm cooking. I'm just talking while I'm cooking. Somebody left a comment on one of my last videos. Said I need to talk more. And some of y'all think you need to talk less. Oh, that's another aspect of doing this. Everybody's watching you. And everybody got their own comments and their own opinions. This is what I've learned and experienced over the last 3 months, y'all. And it's good. It's good for me. I've actually enjoyed it. Uh-oh. Metal spoon. Now see, that's something right there. That's something right there that I've learned since I've been doing these videos. Is that better? Is that better, y'all? And see, the beans didn't take much to make. All we gotta do is heat those up. Dish rag. And turn those down. I can hear the greens back there doing their talking. Okay, yeah, they doing their thing. And I think the cornbread muffins are done. Time check.
39 minutes,
39,
25 seconds.
39 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm going to grab some butter. Look at there, y'all. Like I said, those two top ones are gonna be probably the best ones. So I'm gonna put a little butter. Put some butter on top of these. Yeah, they feel done. I'm just going to pop them in just for a few more minutes. I know these are done. I'll pop these back in. Put the butter up. So now it's telling me to put the butter right here. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so how are we going to do these ribs now? That's the question. How are we going to do these ribs? I know how we're going to do them. Set that up there in the microwave. Take these out. Like I said, I believe those are done. Those right there. I think we're out of, are we out of aluminum foil? Okay, we're out of aluminum foil. That sandwich that you saw wrapped up this morning, that was the last of the aluminum foil. So what I'm going to do, set that right there. And these smell amazing. Boom. I'm just going to sit this off to the side over here. Just kind of get it out of our way. And we're going to put barbecue sauce on ourselves. Because like I said, the last time I ordered these, they put the barbecue sauce on and it was burnt on. And you biting into burnt barbecue sauce. That wasn't cool. I didn't appreciate that. I mean, would you appreciate burnt barbecue sauce? No, I don't think you would. So, I'll put my own barbecue sauce on. How about that? So I had them when I ordered these, you know. You all saw when I walked over here. You all saw the video. If you haven't, just check down. when I walked over and placed the order, I told them to, you know, put the barbecue sauce on the side. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. And we're just going to pop these in. Look at how much we get done with a toaster oven, you all. Look at what we get done in the extended stay gourmet kitchen. It don't take a lot. They're going to try to convince you that it takes a lot, but it don't take a lot, y'all. It don't take a lot to be happy. Don't I look happy? And look here, I'm gonna put those on broil. I'm gonna put this up. I was thinking I was gonna have to make some more tea, but we're good on tea. Okay, so I'm getting us ready to plate. Here's our mixed greens with smoked turkey. Oh my goodness, that looks awesome. Smoked greens, or greens with smoked turkey. Right here. Bush's baked beans. Grab the potato salad. I just like to top my potato salad with a little bit of paprika. It's just, my mother used to do this. See, I can smell those ribs right now. put this up. Come out perfectly. Come out perfectly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I told y'all, I'm just a little particular. I'm just a little particular. Okay. Now we gotta get the ribs out. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this over here. Slide this over a little bit. Boom. Where's our tongs? Oh, there they are. And those smell amazing. Alright, I'm going to put this over. This is a Sunday meal, y'all, in the extended stay hotel, prepared over there in the extended stay gourmet kitchen. Ribs, beans, potato salad, honey cornbread muffins, collard greens with smoked turkey. And you all know we gotta have something to drink. We got sweet tea. Oh, Sanaya, you're going to have a seat. Yeah, Sanaya wears a green shirt from time to time too, especially when she's filming. Sometimes we got to put the battery pack in the pockets. Sanaya approves. Alright, you all, if you like this video, press the like button. If you have a question or a positive comment or constructive comment, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. This is one of my Sunday editions. I've been shooting videos. Well, once again, I don't say shoot, I say make, because when you shoot things, you kill it. I've been making videos all day today, and this one ends with an extended stay gourmet video with ribs, collard greens, baked beans, cornbread, and sweet tea. Thank you all for watching. Have a great evening. Be blessed and be a blessing.